If you can turn on your sound, let's go ahead and go live here in just a couple minutes, if we can, and see if we can maybe set some of the sound stuff. Well, hold on a second. So. couldn't hear me, so I'm back. Basically, what I was saying was we know that there's some technical issues with the photo booth. We know there's some issues with the karaoke. We're working on those right now. So the photo booth is up and running, I think. It seems to be working on my end. So you guys can go there, take some pictures, put some stickers on those pictures, all sorts of fun things. So go and do that now. And I'm checking on the karaoke right now. So we're going to jump back off of here, and we'll see you back. All right. Welcome back. As you can see from the picture in front of you, it does seem that the photo booth is working. You can put stickers on your picture, like my Mario cap there, and all that fun stuff too. So let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and play a game. It's called Would You Rather New Year Edition. Would you rather New Year Edition? And basically the way this works is we're gonna show two different emojis that represent would you rather question. So like, would you rather clean up confetti in Times Square or clean up after zoo animals? And so what I want you to do is to go ahead and in the chat find the emoji that represents your choice, the thing that you would choose. So would you rather clean up confetti in Times Square? And if you would rather do that, go ahead and put that city emoji up. Or would you rather clean up after zoo animals? So go ahead and answer that question there in the chat with your emojis there. All right, and then would you rather give up Netflix for 1 year? If you would rather do that, go ahead and give me a TV. Or would you rather give up Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook for 1 year? Obviously, everybody's going to choose, I want to give up Facebook because that's not very cool to be on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. Olivia, I see that you would rather clean up after New Year's Eve there, but I don't see anybody else's zoo animals, not human animals, is what Allie said. Zoo animals, not human animals. I don't get that reference there. Ben Klassner says zoo animals. Luke is just happy to be here, so we're happy to have you, Luke. All right, so let's see what else we've got here on our would you rather questions. Would you rather be twice as fast as you were last year or be twice as strong as you were this last year? Would you rather be twice as fast or twice as strong? This will show whether you run track or whether your sport of choice is maybe wrestling or powerlifting. I hope there's some power lifters out there. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I don't power lift at all. I'm just all right. Would you rather eat 12 raw onions at midnight or eat 12 chocolate-covered earthworms at midnight tonight? Go ahead and put your emoji of your choice right there in the chat so everybody can know. Would you rather eat 12 raw onions or 12 chocolate-covered earthworms? I've never eaten either of those things. I mean, I've eaten raw onion before, but not 12 of them all at once. But when I was in Italy celebrating New Year's 1 year, not that I've gone to Italy more than 1 year or celebrated New Year's in Italy more than 1 year, but 1 year I went to Italy and I was celebrating New Year's there. And right before midnight, they would eat as many lentils as you could. And kind of their theory was the more lentils you ate, the more money you would get the next year. And I ate a bunch of lentils, and I did not get very much money. So it didn't work for me. It did not work for me. So I don't know if raw onions and earthworms work in a similar way. If you eat 12 raw onions, maybe you'll get rich this year. I don't know. All right, so let's see here. All right, would you rather live this past year over again or just skip ahead 10 years? Would you rather just skip? These are basically the same emoji to me, but they're both time. But the clock represents live this year again, or the sand timer there represents skipping ahead 10 years, skipping ahead 10 years. So I'm going to kind of look at the comments here. I see some onions in there. People are going to eat 12 raw onions at midnight. Now, I want you to make good on that promise. That is a promise that you just put in the chat there. So I want to make sure that you actually do that, Olivia and Colin. Luke is just going to eat a bunch of seafood, it looks like, and maybe a fox and a gorilla. Levi is going for some garlic. Very good, very good. Let's see. Olivia wants to live this past year over again. Luke doesn't want to lose that much of his life, and Nick is all for the worms. All for the worms. That's cool. That's cool. So let's see. One more. Let's do one more. Would you rather give up junk food for the coming year, or make a resolution to walk to school every day? Walk to school every day, or give up junk food for the coming year? So the question is walking to school every day, like, does that count for virtual school? Like, if you have to, like, get up and grab your computer, go back to bed, and log into your class? I don't know. I think I would rather walk to school every day because I don't have to go to school every day than to give up junk food. And I really like junk food. So let's see what you guys. Eve is like, let's get rid of this past year in an extreme way. Abby Adler and Lillian, I'm assuming, give up junk food. Levi wants to walk. Eve wants to walk to school. Ben, he wants to walk. Luke, he's just saying yes. That's great. That's great. You guys are all answering these questions. So I love it. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and jump back off, and we'll come back. Just remember that at 10 o'clock, we're going to be starting our main sessions. Our main sessions will go from 10 until just after midnight. So we're doing little games here and there. We'll do a giveaway pretty soon. So just kind of keep tuned in, and then we'll see you then. So see you in just a little bit. All right, welcome back. I'm excited because we're going to do our first giveaway of the night. What's going to happen is I've entered everybody who has registered. Their name is in this golden ticket machine. And I'm going to start the golden ticket machine, and it's going to pick one of your names at random, and whoever it picks is going to get a $10 gift card to Amazon.com. So here we go. I'm gonna spin the wheel here. We'll see what happens here. If you can see, your name's going by there. You know, you see your name there, right? See your name. All right, here we go. Let's see. Olivia, you get a $10 gift card. A $10 gift card will be coming your way. So if you could, just in the chat real quick, just say, hey, I'm here. That way we can private message you real quick, the link to get your gift card and all that good stuff. But it is 9:37 right now according to the clock that I'm looking at, which means that our main session is starting very, very soon, in 23 minutes. So make sure you're here for that, and we'll see you real soon. Welcome one and all to BCSM's New Year's Eve online party 2020. This year has been crazy and chaotic and all kinds of messed up. So we did not want to miss an opportunity to celebrate the ending of what I hope will be the worst year of your lives. Listen, here at BCSM, we want to remind you that you have a community of people here who love and care about you. We want the best for you. We want you to know that you belong here. You have a purpose and a place within this community. In fact, we are better off with you than we are without you. So we also want you to know that you have a mission outside of this community that we want to help you prepare for and engage. And all of that is based on one foundation of truth that we want you to hear and share. And that is that God wants to have a relationship with you. So, whoever you are, however you ended up on this street, we want you to know that we are so glad that you are here with us tonight. Hopefully you guys have been hitting the pre-party hard and have been having a lot of fun so far, but we have a lot more fun things planned for you. Now, this party is unique, so I just have a few instructions for you so that you can get the most out of it. It is best if you can to have one large screen, a TV or a monitor, tuned in to the YouTube stream or bcsm513.online.church that everyone in your mini party can watch, whether that's you and your friends or you and your family, as well as a couple of supplemental devices that you can use to interact on chat on the bcsm513.online.church. When you go to bcsm513.online.church, make sure you click the menu button at the top left and sign up with your name and email and log in. Because if you win a prize, we need to know where to send it. I think that's it. So let's get things started. All right. So this is, that was me a couple days ago. This is me now live right in front of you. And I'm really excited about our party and what we have in store in this first main session. And I hope that you are excited too. I hope that you have been partying hard, that you have gone to the karaoke thing, you've been able to take some pictures in the photo booth. I haven't had a chance to look since it's opened up, but I'm sure there are some priceless photos on that site. So, real quick, we are going to be giving away over $300 worth of gift cards tonight, which is, I think, is exciting. I hope that you win all of it. But the first thing that we're going to do here in our first main session is we are going to give away a $50 gift card to Amazon.com. So I'm going to spin the golden ticket machine one more time, and we will see who will get this $50 gift card. $50 gift card. So let's see. Warm up my hands. I'm going to stop it. Now, that is not my name. That is not my name. But Liam, you have won $50 worth of Amazon gift card money, which I think is exciting. So if you could, just go ahead and just in the chat real quick say, hey, I'm here, I'm Liam. That way we can go ahead and give you that gift card code and get you up and running with that. But right now, the other thing that we're going to be doing all night is we're going to be playing games. We're going to be watching videos. We're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff. But we're going to get ready for a game that we're going to play here in just a little bit in this same session. But it's just going to take us a couple minutes to get it set up, and then we're going to watch a video. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to draw two more names, okay? And these two names will get in contact with you, send you a Zoom link so that you can zoom in, and then we're going to play that game together here live on our show here. So the first name is going to show up right here. Let's see here. Who's it going to be? My spin didn't work. There we go. It's Ben. Ben Franks. Ben, just say hi in the chat so that we can send you that link. And that's the first person. And by the way, you are playing for another $50 gift card. So the second name is going to be Lillian. It's going to be Ben versus Lillian. So you guys, we'll send you a link in the chat. Go ahead and send us, say hi in the chat, and we'll send you that Zoom meeting code so that you can go and we can play a game together. But right now, we're going to watch a fun video of dad jokes. So let's see that video.
How does Moses make his coffee? He brews it.
Want to hear a joke about construction?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Why did the math book look so sad? Because all of its problems.
It's not funny at all. I just knew as soon as I smiled, you would laugh. How does a penguin build its house? Any guesses? Igloos it together.
Stop it. Within minutes, the detectives knew what the murder weapon was. It was a briefcase.
What did the ranch say when someone opened the refrigerator door?
What?
Close the door. I'm dressing.
I know there are a lot of jokes about retired people, but none of them work.
One of my favorite memories as a kid was when we used to... One of my favorite memories as a... One of my favorite memories as a kid was when you used to put me inside tires and roll me down a hill. First off, I would be doing this. Those were good years.
Is it supposed to mean like
Goodyears makes tires, Mitchell. The company is called Goodyears.
Oh. A guy goes to the doctor because he can't see into the future. The doctor asks him, "How long have you suffered from that condition?" The guy tells him, "Since next Monday." The guy goes to the doctor because he can't see the future.
Yeah. My friend says to me, "What rhymes with orange?" And I told him, "No, it doesn't. What does not rhyme with orange?"
Yeah. Why did the old man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see the well. He couldn't see that well.
Well, obviously he didn't see the well if he fell into it, because I don't know anybody here that's going to fall into a well on purpose. To whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word.
That's like a. Is it like because you typed an essay on it?
No. Told you. It's a program.
What do you call a hen that can count her own eggs? A mathematician. I thought I was gonna kick you.
I invented a new word today. You want to hear it? You want to hear it?
No, not really.
Plagiarism. You get it? Because like plagiarism is when you like take
Copy,
words.
so
Yeah.
you just plagiarize.
No, I created the word.
No.
Yeah.
Welcome once again to BCSM at Night's very own late night talk show, which is neither a real talk show nor late at night. You're watching Nice to Meet You with Eric Tomey. Now,
Hello and welcome to BCSM at Night's very own late night talk show, which is neither a real talk show nor is it usually late at night. But, you know, today is a special edition. So we welcome you here to Nice to Meet You. I am your host, Eric Tomeo, and I'm really excited about the guest we have lined up for today. She's the lovely, the talented Maddie Gillock. So give her a round of applause as she comes out on stage right now. All right, Maddie, welcome to Nice to Meet You.
Thank you for having me. It's awesome to be here.
Good, good. You know, because you've seen many of our shows, that the point of this show is just to get to know you a little bit and to have some fun. And so I've got some questions for you. I'll ask you those, and then we'll play a game together. All right, so what is the longest word that you know?
Probably Nebuchadnezzar.
All right, Nebuchadnezzar. Very good, very good. All right, so if you could rule the world for a day, what is one thing that you would ban, that you would get rid of?
I would get rid of infinity scarves.
Infinity scarves. Okay, why is that?
I don't know.
They just annoy you?
Just annoy me.
All right, very good, very good. One thing that annoys me is when people wear scarves inside, when it's like not even cold inside, or so I'm right there with you. All right, so the last question I have for you is, what's your hidden talent?
I'm really good at Just Dance.
At Just Dance?
Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. All right, so now we're gonna play a little bit of a game. I've got some little pieces of paper here that are numbered. I don't know if they're in the right order now, but there's two sets of these numbered pieces, and so what I need you to do is go ahead and roll these dice.
Just on the floor.
Yeah, just on the floor. What'd you get? 2, a 3?
And a 3.
2, a 3, and a 3. Go ahead and roll one of those 3s again, so that you get...
Another 3.
Roll something other than a 3. Come on, Maddie.
5.
A 5, all right. So go ahead and roll all 3 again to pick your second set of options here. You got
4, 3, and a 1.
A 1, 3, and a 4. Okay, so these are going to be your cards.
Okay.
And on one of the cards is an accent or an impression.
Okay.
And on the other card is a sentence that you have to say in that accent or impression.
Okay.
All right? So we'll take turns. I will and I'll try to guess the accent and possibly what you said.
Okay.
So go ahead and
So I
pick
just
your first set
these two?
there. Yep.
Wait, so do you just guess the accent, or are
Yeah,
you
I'm just guessing the accent.
Okay. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow.
Sounds like you're a cat. All right, very good, very good. All right, so now it's my turn. Pick. Why does the envious prose forward the digestion? I'm walking here.
A New Yorker.
There we go, there we go. Very good. All right, now it's your turn.
Miss Piggy, the discreet sneeze streamlines the process.
Kermit the Frog, Kermit the
Yeah.
Frog. Who else would it be? Talking to Miss Piggy. All right, let's see. Oh, jeez. The testy butter recreates the shape. It's terrible.
I don't know.
Donald Trump.
The plant mechanizes the smoke. The plant mechanizes the smoke.
British accent?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then my last one here. Okay. This is going to be bad too. It's a Wookiee from Star Wars. Well, Maddie, you did such a good job at impersonating people. I'm going to give you this
Thank
prize
you.
here, so you can go around and be a secret spy. Maddie, it has been nice to meet you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
This
coming
is
on our
awesome.
show. All right. So we're having some trouble getting the Zoom call set up. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our break. We're gonna take about 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna go to our break, and then when we come back, we will have our two contestants play a game for a $50 gift card. So go ahead and hop back on the karaoke. Hop back into the photo booth. I want to see some really goofy photos. And I'm gonna post them on our feed. So let's see the best photo that you can make. Maybe it'll be worth something. So we'll see you in just a little bit. Good evening. I am Frank. All right. So I was just looking at some of the pictures that you guys have on the photo booth. Some of these GIFs and GIFs, or however you want to say it, boomerangs are pretty good. I see some of you using your photo booth supplies. That's pretty awesome. Eve and Luke, you look like you're in a band together in in that picture that you took. It's black and white. You got sunglasses on. It's pretty cool. I'm going to share some of those with you guys here in just a little bit. But right now we're going to play a little bit of a game in the chat called If 2020 Was a Blank. And the whole way that this works is that 2020 has been a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But we want you to sum up the year 2020 in one of these categories as we go. So I'm going to show you a category, and what I want you to do in the chat is to sum up the year 2020 in whatever way that I've asked you to in this category. So I'm going to spin the wheel here, and we'll see what we come up with. All right. So if 2020 was a school subject, what school subject would it be? So just go ahead and hang out, go into the chat. Let us know if 2020 was a school subject, what would it be? All right. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and spin it one more time while you guys are thinking. Go ahead and write those things in the chat, and once I see some of those, I'll. The next category is, what if 2020 was a tool? What kind of tool would it be? What kind of tool would it be? Would it be a hammer? All right, so we've got some school subjects coming in here. We've got chemistry and math, epidemiology, all right, algebra, gym, yeah, horrible history, all right, trigonometry, very good. Health class. So if 2020 was a tool, we've got chainsaw, a wrecking ball. There was 2 wrecking balls. That seems to be the winner. 3 wrecking balls. 4. It just keeps coming. Just keeps coming. That's awesome. Very good. All right, let's see what we can do here. One more time. If 2020 was an app. There's an app for everything, right? So what if 2020 was an app on your phone? What kind of app would it be? What kind of app would 2020 be? Oh, Luke, that's a good answer. I've got 2020 would be art class because it's unique. It's unique. There we go. Fourier analysis, theory, and applications. That sounds like a wonderful class. If 2020 was an app, it would be a stupid app. It'd be a virus. That's good. Very cool. All right. So you guys are really creative with these answers here. I love it. So right now, we're going to go back to our golden ticket because we want to give away another $50 gift card. So let me find that real quick here. Golden ticket, where are you at? There it is. So guys, get ready. We're going to draw for another $50. Let's see who gets this one. Is it going to be me? No, it's going to be Luke. Luke Troutwine, you get $50. So just say hi in the chat, and we will send you that link here in just a little bit. But the last when we left you, we were still waiting to play a game with our wonderful contestants, and it took a while. So if Lillian and Ben, you could just go ahead and hop back on to the Zoom call. Go ahead and turn on your cameras and such, and then we will get this up and running here in just a minute. All right. Oh, I need to close this out. There we go. All right. Where's my Zoom call here? So just a minute here, and we will get this show on the road. Oh. There you are, and there's me with my wonderful hat. Let me see. All right. Let me see here just real quick. All right. Sorry for my slowness here. I'm trying to figure this out somehow. All right. Anyways, here's what we'll do. So, Lillian, I see you, and is Ben there as well? Let me pull this down a little bit. There's Ben. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to play basically a game of Wheel of Fortune, but it is called Wheel of Fortune because copyrights. So basically, I've got a puzzle up here, and you guys are going to take a turn at a time, and you're going to you can guess a letter, and if you get a letter on the board, then you'll get to take a guess at the puzzle. If you don't get a letter on the board, then you don't get to guess the puzzle. Does that make sense to you all? Can you hear them? Can you hear them on the? Hold on one second. I need to turn this off again. Whoop! There we go. Can you guys go ahead and unmute yourselves on the? I think I'm muted. Let me see. Go ahead and unmute the Zoom call there. On the computer. Pull up Zoom. Okay. So can you guys hear me? On the Zoom call, Lillian, Ben, can you hear me? Yeah, you can? Okay, great. So let me... Okay, all right, cool. So let me go ahead and pull up the puzzle there for you. Can you guys see that? Yeah, okay, great. So Lillian, we'll let ladies go first. So just pick a letter, any letter, and let me know what it is, and we will try. We'll see if it's in this puzzle here. Lillian, what's that? Lillian? I'm sorry? Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right. So something's not working right. Sorry about that. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go to the next part of our live stream here, and then when we come back, maybe this will be fixed. Maybe it won't be. Maybe we'll just have to give them both a $50 gift card. I don't know. Crazier things have happened. So go ahead and go to the next video, to our year in review.
Good evening. I am Frank McHamsterheine, and this is BCSM News. All the news you never needed to know. We're coming up on the end of a year filled with important headlines. It was an election year. There was a worldwide pandemic. There was even murder hornets. But we here at BCSM News have dedicated ourselves to just covering the real but useless stories, the things you never needed to know. So this is our 2020 year in review. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's security gate malfunctioned one morning in 2020, trapping him in his driveway. He tried calling his gate technician to come out and fix it, but when he realized it was going to take them close to an hour to arrive and let him out, he took matters into his own hands. Literally. He ripped the iron security gate out of the brick wall with his bare hands and threw it on the ground and drove away. The very next day, President Trump signed a new bill declaring that now, Rock officially beats everything. There were several stories to come out of 2020 about UFOs and aliens. From Miley Cyrus and Post Malone talking about close encounters of the third kind to the government releasing some top secret UFO footage that no one seemed to care about because there was too much other stuff going on to even notice something as mundane as UFO footage from the government. And in October, NASA announced that it had found water on the moon. Scientists think the water could be stored inside glass, bead-like structures within the soil that can be smaller than the tip of a pencil. Scientists around the world marveled at this discovery and celebrated. When asked why they were so excited, the head researcher at NASA, a Dr. Guy Spaceman, said, "Well, you see, our water fountain broke about a month ago and we were really thirsty." The Tiger King happened. In August, severe weather and high winds hit Sydney, Australia, causing a waterfall in the Royal National Park to reverse course. This just in, it turns out there were no winds. The rock just told the waterfall that it was in his way. We were all told that John F. Kennedy Jr., son of former President John F. Kennedy, died in a plane crash in 1999. But that did not stop some people from claiming that he would replace Mike Pence as Donald Trump's running mate this year. And it turns out that they were actually right. John F. Kennedy Jr. was going to come out of hiding, reveal that he faked his own death, and replace Mike Pence as Trump's running mate. But, unfortunately, he died in a plane crash in 1999. This has been BCSM News Year in Review. All the news you never needed to know. Until next year, be curious, be kind, be CSM. "2020 has been a year, right?" For the next couple minutes while I'm talking, I want you to write in the chat the top thing that you will remember about 2020. Like when you talk to your grandkids one day and they say, "What was it like to live through that year?" What are you going to tell them? It could be an event. It could be a funny moment. It could be a hard moment. It could just be an emotion. It could be the smell of your own breath after you ate tacos for breakfast that one day and had to wear a mask all day at school. It could be about the fogging up of glasses. Whatever it is, I want you to write that in the chat right now. I remember one day I popped a breath mint in my mouth because, breakfast tacos. And then I put my mask on, and so I exhaled, and that pepperminty breath blew straight into my eyes, and they started to water, right? It looked like I was crying. People must have thought I was upset. But I had to tell them it's the breath mint mask combo. It's not a good combo. What will you remember? Memory is strange, right? We store these bits of information in our brain, and one day we smell tacos and we're transported in our mind to that specific moment in time, right? We remember not just that smell, but the whole situation. You were there, and I was right here, and we said this, and you did that. Many times we have moments in our lifetimes that are like markers along the way. For my generation, the first one was September 11th, 2001. Like everything's measured in relation to that moment in time. For your generation, no doubt this will be your first time marker. You'll measure time by whether it was BC, before COVID, or after COVID. Now, I think all of us would like all of 2020 to be just a memory. An anecdote we tell our children and grandchildren, that it would be all behind us when the clock strikes 12. tonight, but the reality is the effects of this year will spread out far and wide. The memory of this year, it will haunt you. It will haunt schools, it will haunt the church, it will haunt the American political system, the government, your finances, probably for the rest of your life. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to depress you or say that there's no hope, because I think that there is hope. But I think this is just the truth. A year like this tends to stick around. So, as we turn the page, as we enter a new chapter in 2021, holding on to the same problems we had in 2020, what can we do? We've lasted this long through the hard times 2020 dealt us. What do we do with the hard times that lie ahead? Now, in the Bible, there is this strange book. It's called Ecclesiastes, and it keeps going back to this refrain over and over again. Everything is meaningless. Feels like 2020, right? Maybe it doesn't feel like the Bible to you, but it feels like 2020. Well, in chapter 4, the main narrator of this book, some guy they call the teacher, says, "Again I saw something meaningless under the sun. There was a man, all alone. He had neither son nor brother. There was no end to his toil, and yet his eyes were not content with his will. For whom am I toiling?" he asked, "and why am I depriving myself of enjoyment?" This, too, is meaningless. A miserable business. Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other. But pity on anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. I think some things have become abundantly clear in 2020, and one is that hardship faced in isolation is harder. We all need relationships, community. Like, we need community if we're going to face the brokenness of 2020 and beyond. We need to do it together. Ecclesiastes then goes on for chapters and chapters about all the things that the teacher sees as meaningless, like the pursuit of money and love and even wisdom. It all falls apart. But at the end, after the teacher has had his say, the author of the book chimes in and says, "Yeah, you're right, but there is meaning. There is purpose. There is something that we can do. In the midst of all the meaningless, you can have a purpose by following God's will, by doing what God has said to do." And later Jesus would tell his disciples that they are called to love God and to love people. They are to go and tell everyone the good news that Jesus is here to restore a relationship with God that we broke at the beginning of the Bible. That's what God has told us to do. He gave us a mission. We all need these things. We need community and purpose and mission, and we need to know the truth of God's desire to be in a relationship with us. And listen, that's why BCSM exists, to help you find those things, even when it's hard to find those things. What has been harder to find in 2020 than ways that we can be with you? And look, that's what this party is all about. Connecting all of these mini parties through technology, celebrating together in whatever way we can. And we hope that you have found this party a refreshing change of pace, a fun way to end this year. But in the coming year, what will you do to find community, purpose, mission, and truth? Let me encourage you to make it a point to find those things, not just in BCSM, but in the church. If you can attend some of the things in person, like Sunday mornings or evenings, we would love to see you. If you can't, we are still here. You can connect through our weekly family worship videos, and you should be hearing from some of our adult volunteers throughout the year. But when they reach out, let me encourage you to reach back. Tell them how you are really doing. Ask them how you can take your next steps towards Jesus or get more involved in the mission to tell other people about who he is. They love and care about you and really want to help you in whatever ways they can. We here at BCSM know that community, purpose, mission, and truth are harder to come by these days, and we would love to share them with you. So even if the problems of 2020 never go away, may the community, purpose, mission, and truth that you find in BCSM help you to live a fuller life by growing closer to Jesus. So I do hope that that everybody who is on this stream right now would find community and purpose and mission and truth through what we do here at BCSM, whether that's through this live stream tonight or whether that's through Sunday mornings or Sunday evenings that will be starting up here very, very soon. We are, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to do. So that is why we did this crazy event. When we were contemplating, well, should we do the New Year's Eve party that we normally do? When we were thinking about, well, maybe we should not do it. It was just, this is one of the biggest parties that we throw every year. Generally, we would have a sanctuary filled with inflatables, and we'd be doing karaoke in the youth room, and we'd be doing the photo booth in the camera room right off of the sanctuary. But all of that stuff, all those things that we do, we don't do them just because they're fun. We do them because they're fun, but that's not the only reason. The other part of that reason is because we want to create memories together. And so we hope that you are creating memories in your mini parties, whether that's just you and your family, whether that's you and a couple friends, whether that's just you by yourself. We hope that you are creating a memory right now, and that you're having a good time, but also that you feel connected to this place. One of the things we say all the time is that you belong here, that we are better off with you than we are without you, which speaks to the purpose side of things and the community side of things. And that's really true. We really believe that to be true. And so we are glad that you're here with us tonight. There is still more party to go. And if you will bear with me, another few minutes, we're gonna try one more time to get this Wheel of Fortune thing off the ground. So let me just open up my Zoom call here, and if you guys, if you can unmute the Zoom call back there. Okay, I see it. So Ben and Lillian, if you could go ahead and mute the live stream, but turn the volume up on your Zoom call, and then turn on your mics and your cameras. That would be awesome. All right. Ben is excited. He is pumped. He's ready to go. Looks like Lillian's excited too. All right. So go ahead and unmute yourselves, if you could, real quick. There we go. All right.
Very, very good, very good. Now I just need to get the board up here, if I can. There it is. All right, so Lillian, we're going to have you go first. What is a letter that you would like to guess? Yeah, pick a letter. Did you pick a letter? Should I pick a letter? Yeah, go ahead and pick a letter. Yes. There's the puzzle. A G? There is no G. There is no G. All right, Ben, pick a letter. E. There is one E right there. One E right there. Would you like to try to solve the puzzle? All right. All right. Lillian, pick another letter. A. An A. There is one A right there, right there. Would you like to try to solve the puzzle? No. I'm just really excited that this is finally working. All right. Ben, would you like to pick a letter, please? Let's do O. As in octopus, there are 3 O's. Right there, and right there. Would you like to try to solve the puzzle? No. No, all right. Lillian. U. A U. There are 3 U's. Have you guys gotten all the vowels yet? Would you like to try to solve the puzzle, Lillian? No. No, all right. Ben. Ben, your turn to pick a letter. Let's go with an N. An N. There are 3 N's. There we go. Would you like to solve? No. Okay. All right, Lillian? A W. No W's. No W's. All right, Ben? Letter? A D. A D as in dog? Yes. Okay. There is one D. Very good, very good. Got it yet? Nope. All right. Lillian? K. A K. No K's. No K's. All right. Ben? C. A C. There is one C right there at the beginning. Any guesses? No. All right. Lillian? Q. A Q. As in quartz? Yes. All right. No Q's? No Q's? There is a U, so I could see that there could be a Q there. All right, and Ben? M as in monkey. There are 3 M's right here. Any clue? I was a clue, but I'm for the whole thing. Okay. All right, so you're going to hold off for now? Yeah. All right, all right. Lillian? S as in Sam? Yeah. There are 3 S's right here, here, and here. Do you have any guesses? Kind of, but not the whole thing. Okay, all right. So you're going to hold off as well. Now remember, there's $50 riding on this. There's $50 riding on this. So, Ben? Let's do T as in turtle. T as in turtle. There are 3 T's, one here, and one here. I make a good Vanna White, don't I? Ben, what do you have a guess? I actually do. Do I have to lose if I get this wrong? No. You can. So is it community, purpose, mission, and truth? Community, purpose, mission, and truth is the right answer. Ben has won $50. Congratulations, Ben. I will send you a a $50 gift card Amazon code here in just a few minutes. I'm sorry, Lillian, that Ben won that. So it is what it is. So you guys can go ahead and hang up the Zoom call there. I'm going to go ahead and end that meeting here in just a second once I can. I got to get my cursor in the right place. There we go. End meeting for all. There we go. So I went ahead and took that off of there. But we've got one more thing to do. If I can make it work here. Just 1 second. All right. Bear with me. I got to click on the button. All right, and we'll turn that on. There we go. So right now what we're going to do is what's called an emoji hunt. So I've got my cell phone right here, and I'm going to give you a phone number. And what you're going to do is you're going to text me the emojis that come up on the screen, not these ones right here. There's going to be another set of emojis. And the first one to text me those emojis will get a prize. Now, this isn't my real phone number, but it will come to my phone, supposedly. But what you'll do is you'll text that number, and the first text that I get with that number will win another $50 gift card. This is worth another $50 gift card. So if you just take a minute, a second, grab a phone. If you're in a party and only one of you has a phone, wrestle, punch each other. I don't care. Get a phone, and in just a second, I'm going to get that up. I see Ben saying, I don't have a phone. I'm sorry, Ben, but you will be in. You still have a chance to win some gift cards here in just a little bit. So here we go. Let me find what's going on. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the title graphic here. The first person to text the emojis that come up after I spin the wheel to the number on the screen will win the prize. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Let's spin the wheel of emojis. Wheel of emojis, spin and spin. I don't have a clever rhyme. All right. This is the emoji sequence that you need to send to my phone right now. 833-575-0895. Send that text emoji to my phone. You guys, the live stream is on a bit of a delay, so it's going to be a little bit before I get the text here, but I'm waiting. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to send me the scientist, the meat thing, that guy? And I don't even know what that is at the end. Do you guys know what that is? That's some sort of a flag? Some sort of a something. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't know where to find these emojis on my phone at all. Maybe the scientist. I could find the scientist, I think. But the ham bone thing, that's not even real meat. That's McDonald's manufactured something around a bone.
2020 has been a year, right? For the next...
I'm still waiting, guys. Beep, 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 beep. Snap my fingers. I don't know why. All right, so this is still going to go on. We're going to go ahead and take a break, And when we come back, I'll announce who won the prize and all that good jazz. And because I have not gotten a text yet from any of you guys. So again, the number is 833-575-0895. Send me this emoji sequence as soon as you can, and you might win $50. $50. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back to a break, and we will be back here in just 20 minutes or so, and then during that main session, we are going to count down to the end of the year 2020, and I'm really excited. We're also going to give away a $100 gift card in main session 3, so stay tuned. The karaoke is only going to be open for another 12 minutes or so. It's going to be open till 11:30, but the photo booth will be open all night. So keep putting those pictures in there. We're going to throw some of those in the slides here in just a second. So we'll see you guys on the other side. Welcome one and all to BCSM's New Year's Eve online party 2020. This year has been crazy and chaotic and all kinds of messed up. So we did not want to miss an opportunity to celebrate the ending of what I hope will be the worst year of your lives. Listen, here at BCSM, we want to remind you that you have a community of people here who love and care about you. We want the best for you. We want you to know that you belong here. You have a purpose and a place within this community. In fact, we are better off with you than we are without you. So we also want you to know that you have a mission outside of this community that we want to help you prepare for and engage. And all of that is based on one foundational truth that we want you to hear and share. And that is that God wants to have a relationship with you. So, whoever you are, however you ended up on this street, we want you to know that we are so glad that you are here with us tonight. Hopefully you guys have been hitting the pre-party hard and have been having a lot of fun so far, but we have a lot more fun things planned for you tonight. Now, this party is unique, so I just have a few instructions for you so that you can get the most out of it. It is best if you can to have one large screen, a TV or a monitor, tuned in to the YouTube stream or bcsm513.online.church that everyone in your mini party can watch, whether that's you and your friends or you and your family, as well as a couple of supplemental devices that you can use to interact on chat on the bcsm513.online.church. When you go to bcsm513.online.church, make sure you click the menu button at the top left and sign up with your name and email and log in. Because if you win a prize, we need to know where to send it. I think that's it. So let's get things started. All right. Okay, we got some lights on me. Finally, great. So we're gonna play a little bit of a game. It's called Bird Hunt, and this is not a game that has a winner because I can't see what you're doing. But the basic idea is we are hunting birds, okay? And the way you do that is by placing your finger on the screen where you think the bird will be, okay? So whether that's on your TV, maybe don't put your fingerprints all over the TV, but you're going to guess where the bird is going to be when it stops. So you're going to point to your screen, whether that's on your phone or on the computer or on a tablet. It doesn't matter. The whole idea is to catch the bird. And if you end up with the bird under your finger, you have gained a point. All right. So you should play against the people that are with you. So let's get this started. We're going to see where the bird might land. Where is the bird going to land? Go ahead and put your finger on the screen now. Now is the time. Are you ready? The bird is right there. The bird is right there. If you have your finger over the bird, you have been successful in your hunt. So let's do it again. Let's try it a couple more times here. All right. Are you going to get the bird? I'm gonna place my finger right here. I didn't get the bird. Did you get the bird? I hope you did. All right, one more round. Let's see how good of a hunter you can be. And hey, listen, if anybody gets all three birds, we're playing on the honor system here. But if you get all three birds, let me know in the chat, and you might have a $10 gift card in your future. All right, so here we go. This is for all. So if you've gotten the last two, then you're excited, I'm sure, because you might get all three. Here we go. Put your finger on the screen. Right there, right in the middle. That one's an easy one. It's a big eagle. So hopefully you got all three. Let us know in the chat if you did, and then we will get your prize out to you, which is a $10 gift card. If more than one person got all three, then it's just going to be the first one that types it in the chat. So, all right, let's see here. Got to pull up my golden ticket. All right, so this is the big one. We've got almost 10 minutes left until midnight. So this is the final drawing of the night. This is the one for a $100 gift card. I put my name in 5 times just to hopefully stack the odds in my favor. Kind of like in the Hunger Games, the odds be ever in your favor, whatever. All right, so here we go. Are you guys ready? Excited? This is for 100 bones. Here we go. It is Cade Hawk. Cade Hawk has won $100 on Amazon. And Lucas is coming up here. All right. Very cool. So speaking of Cade, Cade is one of several people that have been here all night here at the church, helping us put this thing on. We've got Lucas and Lennon and Cade, Jay and Erica and Tiffany. Am I forgetting anybody? I can't see back there anymore. Alex is here as well. And these guys have been helping us out all night, making sure that the things run smoothly as smoothly as they possibly can. And so I would like you, wherever you are, to go ahead and just give them a round of applause, because they've done a great job. They've been awesome, and I just you might not be able to hear them, but they are clapping for themselves loudly. So they are excited about themselves. But this program couldn't have gone off without them, and so I am just very grateful for all that they have done. Now we have another Dad Jokes video for you before we get to the countdown, so go ahead and roll that video.
What did the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest.
When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes a parent.
If an English teacher is convicted of a crime and doesn't complete the sentence, is that a fragment?
I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed.
After dinner, my mom asked if I could wear the table. I needed a running start, but I made it.
If two vegans get in a fight, is it still considered beef?
I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for kicks.
I walked in the bathroom today and the toilet was clogged. Did you put that wooden shoe in there?
Why was the coach yelling at the vending machine? He wanted his quarterback.
A cheese factory exploded in France. The brie is everywhere. Sorry.
Within minutes, the detectives knew what the murder weapon was. It was a briefcase. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint.
Want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it.
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it.
Which U.S. state is famous for its extra small chocolate? Minnesota.
Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it.
Two goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?"
What do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing, they fast.
I can't wait for spring. Every year, when spring comes, I get so excited to wet my plants.
What rock group has 4 men that don't sing? Mount Rushmore.
What do Santa's elves listen to as they work? Rap music.
If you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
What's E.T. short for? Because he's only got tiny legs. Oh, short. Oh.
Do you know the last thing my grandfather said to me before he kicked the bucket? How far do you think I can kick this bucket?
What do you call a factory that sells passable products? A satisfactory. Satisfactory.
All right. So I've had several people asking on the chat who won the emoji hunt, and the answer to that is Olivia. You have won another $50. Another $50 goes to Olivia for the emoji hunt. So good job there. Hey, listen, you guys. The countdown is on. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left before the end of this year. And I don't know about you, but I'm really excited. And so I hope you are as well. So as we watch the time tick down and as we get ready to celebrate the new year, I just in the chat, would you just write something that you will miss about 2020? Just one thing that you will miss about 2020 that maybe won't be in 2021, or maybe it will be, but you'll miss that it was in 2020. Maybe that's you see the future in 2021. Maybe you won't have digital school anymore, and you'll be like, oh, I wish we had digital school again. Or maybe you'll miss wearing masks everywhere. I don't know. Like maybe you like doing that. Maybe you're like, well, if I wear a mask, then I don't have to put makeup on the bottom half of my face. Like I usually don't put makeup on the bottom half of my face. That's why I have a beard. Otherwise, I would or not. I don't know. Anyway, so 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute and 20 seconds, guys. What will you miss about 2020? the calmness of not having to run around for sports. You'll miss the extra family time. Actually saying 2020. All right. Oh, 53 seconds, 51, 50 seconds. I'm not going to count down from 50, but we're getting close. We're getting close, guys. Are you excited? I'm excited. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Hey, listen. This is so good. So good. So good. 27 seconds. Guys, only 23 seconds left of 20 seconds left of 2020. Here we go. Here we go. 15, 14, count with me. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 2021! Happy New Year! Happy New Year, guys. It is 2021. I am so glad as the fireworks go off and as we listen to Auld Lang Syne, I just want you guys to know that I am happy that 2020 is over, and I'm happy that we are in 2021. But I'm even more happy that you guys were here to celebrate this with us tonight. And guys, listen, the photo booth is still open. The live stream is going to go away here in just a few minutes. So get your last minute photos in and hang out for a little bit more. Celebrate 2021. Celebrate the end of 2020 and the beginning that this new year gives us. I hope that in this new year that you will find community and purpose and mission and truth in all the things that BCSM does, but also this church does. So I hope to see you all very soon in this new year. We'll see you guys later.
Good evening. I am Frank McHamsterheine, and this is BCSM News. All the news you never needed to know. We're coming up on the end of a year filled with important headlines. It was an election year. There was a worldwide pandemic. There was even murder hornets. But we here at BCSM News have dedicated ourselves to just covering the real but useless stories, the things you never needed to know. So this is our 2020 year in review. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's security gate malfunctioned one morning in 2020, trapping him in his driveway. He tried calling his gate technician to come out and fix it, but when he realized it was going to take them close to an hour to arrive and let him out, he took matters into his own hands. Literally. He ripped the iron security gate out of the brick wall with his bare hands and threw it on the ground and drove away. The very next day, President Trump signed a new bill declaring that now, Rock officially beats everything. There were several stories to come out of 2020 about UFOs and aliens. From Miley Cyrus and Post Malone talking about close encounters of the third kind to the government releasing some top secret UFO footage that no one seemed to care about because there was too much other stuff going on to even notice something as mundane as UFO footage from the government. And in October, NASA announced that it had found water on the moon. Scientists think the water could be stored inside glass, bead-like structures within the soil that can be smaller than the tip of a pencil. Scientists around the world marveled at this discovery and celebrated. When asked why they were so excited, the head researcher at NASA, a Dr. Guy Spaceman, said, "Well, you see, our water fountain broke about a month ago and we were really thirsty." The Tiger King happened. In August, severe weather and high winds hit Sydney, Australia, causing a waterfall in the Royal National Park to reverse course. This just in, it turns out there were no winds. The Rock just told the waterfall that it was in his way. We were all told that John F. Kennedy Jr., son of former President John F. Kennedy, died in a plane crash in 1999. But that did not stop some people from claiming that he would replace Mike Pence as Donald Trump's running mate this year. And it turns out that they were actually right. John F. Kennedy Jr. was going to come out of hiding, reveal that he faked his own death, and replace Mike Pence as Trump's running mate. But unfortunately, he died in a plane crash in 1999. This has been BCSM News Year in Review. All the news you never needed to know. Until next year, be curious, be kind, be CSM.